Hi, I'm Lady Nade, and these are my 5 tips on creative identity. So firstly, what is creative identity? Well, it's how you define yourself as a creator, it's how well you know yourself, and it's why you do what you do. Why do we need to know about creative identity? Well, because it helps give us a sense of belonging. Tip number 1, you are your creative identity. The saying goes, the more you write, the more you write. The more you create, the more you create. So the more you embrace who you are, the more aligned you are with doing what you do. So my first tip is, don't be afraid to be yourself. There's no one like you. You're a unique gift. Tip number 2, make time to be creative. One of the most common phrases I hear is, I wish I had more time for creativity. Inspiration can often appear in the most strangest of places at the most unusual times. However, if we are always waiting for the opportunity rather than making the time and space to regularly schedule time to be creative, we end up diluting our skills in so many other ways that aren't necessarily in line with our values or creative identity. You make time by scheduling creative sessions in your routine and by making sure you use those time slots for creative pursuits. When you do this, you start to see that you really can have more time for creativity. Tip 3, write an elevator pitch. Imagine you're in an elevator for 30 seconds with a CD baby CEO and you have a moment to introduce yourself and make an impactful impression. What would you say? There's so much power and sense of self in being able to communicate clearly who you are. Tip number 4, create a mission statement which is personal to you. Whereas the elevator pitch is how you want others to perceive you, a mission statement is how you align your actions with your goals. For example, my mission and motto is, I put into songs what others find hard to express. And finally, tip 5, find your tribe. It's not impossible to be successful doing something entirely on your own, but it is important that you do surround yourself with like-minded creatives that will give you the vocabulary, the support, the inspiration, shared values and validation that we all need. Go to events that align with your creative identity. This can be online or face-to-face. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed my tips. If you want to join my tribe, Be Heard for creatives who want to develop their creative identity and become impactful artists, then you can contact me through my website, ladynade.co.uk, and you can follow me on all social media, Lady Nade, for music and more.